Shout Factory TV, changing the channel.
What is it? What the hell's wrong?
Now on DVD, William Shatner in the classic web of terror, Kingdom of the Spiders.
Why would spiders suddenly turn aggressive?
This right here is scientific phenomenon.
One minute they weren't there, and the next minute they were everywhere.
How do we get rid of them?
There's not just a few spiders out there, there's millions of them. And your town is right in their path. The spiders in this area have organized themselves into an aggressive army.
He's found another 20 or 30 hills just like the one we burned.
Listen, there's thousands of them out there. We'll never make it.
What are you talking about? Of course we will.
Get caught in this all-new special edition, crawling with bonus features, including an all-new interview with William Shatner.
When they had the spiders on me, that was not CGI.
What's wrong?
I've never heard it so quiet.
Kingdom of the Spiders. You are their prey. Now on a special edition DVD.
Hope these things don't get into the house. They sure give me the willies.
Okay, Kingdom of the Spiders, starring William fucking Shatner. Okay, the Shat himself.
All of his glory.
Yeah, with at the time his wife. And this is a different Shatner for me. I haven't seen this version of Shatner. This is like cowboy Shatner, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Kingdom of the Spiders is a 1976, I believe. I think originally
77.
aired... 77? It might have actually originally aired on television. It's one of these sort of creeping ecological, what have we done? The spiders have been, tampered with, and they've become immune to all of the toxins, and they're lashing out at us. It starts with them... The DDT, yeah. It starts with them hitting the wildlife, the cows. The movie's not really good at showing us what actually the spiders do. Like, they crawl all over top of the animals like they're eating them or something, but it doesn't look like they're eating them. Like, they're just doing their killing business. William Shatner is investigating this, and one of the first people that's on to something, that something's up. And we get to know the characters in this community, and things start to snowball. And I really sort of felt like this was going to be one of those pedestrian, by the numbers, when animals attack movies. And the thing that brought me here was William Shatner. But I have to tell you, I had so much fun watching the movie. And before we talk about anything else, before we talk about the POV spider shots, before we talk about, the Shatner spider attack, and before we talk about that painting of an ending, I really have to talk about the music in this movie.
Okay, you do.
There's a couple of these country ballad songs that they play a lot of in the beginning and at the end of the movie that are like completely tonally adjacent to the movie, but I don't know why. I just find them hilarious. I'm fascinated by the decision to include them. Like, what do they contribute to this movie? I love it. Don't get me wrong, but like, I just can't imagine someone sitting down and saying, "Yeah, that's what we need for this picture."
You know what would get really good here? Yeah.
And between that and seeing Captain Kirk lasso his lady love and, the hilarious but kind of unexpected over-the-top ending, I had a lot of fun watching this not very good but incredibly amusing spider movie. Where do you land on Kingdom of the Spiders?
This one is, infinitely better than I expected it to be.
Right?
I did not have as high hopes for this movie. When I kind of looked at this list and I was like, Spider movie 1977. I didn't look at who was in it, so I didn't know there was William Shatner. Just like a 70s spider movie. I actually thought this was going to be more kind of on par with The Swarm.
Right.
Honestly, and then I started watching it, and this is my full disclosure. I can hate spiders.
Oh, okay.
So much in my heart. And I really struggle with spider movies. I love them though. I love Arachnophobia, 8 Legs. I love spider movies, but I legitimately also hate them at the same time. And so I wasn't expecting this one to bother me because I was like, oh, there's gonna be no budget, no spiders. It's gonna be really cheesy and whatever. I there's a lot of spiders in this movie, first off. That's just like quantity of spider to human in this movie is great. I don't want to know how they got killed all those spiders. Like,
yeah, it made me wonder, like that caption they put at the end of a lot of credits where no animals were harmed in the making of this movie. I don't know, looked like a couple of those spiders were getting pretty squished there.
Under the vehicle, and like the scene where he like throws the blanket and they all go like flying all over the wall, whatever.
Apparently they're actually sort of delicate creatures.
And I actually ended up watching an interview with Shatner talking about the experience of having all these spiders, and he was like, "Oh, I was so strong, and then I carried all the spiders on, and he's like a super tough guy." It's like really funny.
Oh, the Shat. Oh, the Shat.
The lead female in this is so great. Like, she picks up the spiders. She's not like a damsel in distress character at all.
Yeah.
She was really, really fantastic. I liked the poor couple, the woman who's like their farm's gonna get quarantined. It's like the first cow. Yeah, like it was great. This was a really, really great movie.
I kind of liked, like, again, there's times where I'm laughing at the movie, but there's also times where you're right, it does kind of work. That family that decides they're going to stand their ground, they're not going to be run off their farm by a bunch of spiders. I kind of understand that mentality. It's not like stubborn, hayseed hick. You can't go running me off the land. It's like, no, this is our farm. We're going to stand our ground. And it costs them their lives, and it kind of counts in a movie where you feel like maybe it shouldn't count. But there are other times where I laugh at the movie, where the scene towards the end of the movie where Shatner gets a bunch of spiders dropped on him, and his reaction and his slow crawl up the stairs and falling into the kitchen is like, it's like so Shatner that I love it and hate it all at the same time. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Like chef kiss.
Yeah, it's just like he is just the perfect amount of overacting for that role, right? Like, it's just like, and he is acting like he is in it. Like, he is fully committed to this Kingdom of Spider movie in a way that, like, Michael Caine with the Swarm was like, all right, I'm out, bye-bye.
No, there are no half measures with William Shatner. If you hire him, you're getting 100% at least, right?
And all of the characters in this movie, were very believable. Like, the couple who were staying on their farm and the female scientist, like, I don't know which female entomologist, I don't know what her role is.
Right.
Who was a scientist. And then when the woman, like, shoots her
own hands off, yeah.
Like, or you could have just, like, used the gun to brush the spider off, but both work. It's all good.
But I liked it for the movie that she made that choice. I don't.
Yeah, no, it was a perfect choice for this movie, for sure. I just, like I said, I was expecting this movie to be considerably worse than it was.
Yeah.
And I found myself really enjoying it.
It's overperforming. There's another scene, because I don't know if it's an urban legend, but if you've heard the story of somebody goes to a warehouse to pick up a package and they're driving home, and all of a sudden, through the vent of the car, a spider crawls onto the dash that had somehow gotten into their car while they were in the warehouse. This is a story that I've heard variations of. Well, in this movie, there's a guy who's driving a pickup truck who'd been parked at the farm. And I just like the idea that he's in the car and he's driving for a while before he actually notices that there's all these spiders in there. And it seems a little bit incredible, but, like, you're not expecting a bunch of spiders to be in your car. And even underneath the... what is it, the folding little dash thing on top of the car seat?
Visor?
The visor, yeah. He flips the visor down and the spider just drops into his lap. And it's just like, while you're driving the car, you got to suddenly deal with, like, that idea is icky and horrifying. And
yeah, one of the scenes that, like, I got a little bit like, ooh,
and
this is why I work in Australia.
Yeah, well, and even with the slapdash execution, it still works. Part of that is, I think you're right, the fact that they use real spiders. If they were overtly plastic or, like, CGI, the way the sand sharks are never credible in the movie Sand Sharks, these are credible because they are spiders. And
yeah.
I think that does a lot of work for you. There's another movie that came out in the 70s around this time called It's just a bunch of S's, and it's about snakes, but they use actual snakes, and you see people actually get bitten by actual snakes. So the movie's not great, but because of that, it's kind of like, wow, it gets you in the nerves. And I think there's a percentage of that. There's a percentage of legit spider scares in this movie with a really delicious, side dish of cheesiness and quasi-charming execution. And like I say, that delicious soundtrack.
And really likable, really likable. I just watched Arachnophobia fairly recently, and it hit kind of the same for me. Arachnophobia can do no wrong in my books. It's a fantastic movie, but I wasn't expecting this one to be. I get it. I felt it just kind of hit the same nerves as that movie for me, with the close up of the spiders and the way they do the slow crawl, but then it goes really fast, and then all of a sudden they're covered in spiders. That cut to one to the other. It was ooh, yeah. No, it was great. Just talk about the end, or are we there yet?
No, I would say, I just wanted to say, I think that Arachnophobia is a better movie than this one, but that this one overperformed for me. Again, it's better than you expect, and yet it's what you expect. But yes, we definitely need to talk about the end.
Not at all expected.
At all.
William Shatner as a hero cowboy who's coming in to save this town, and then doesn't.
The entire town is webbed and concealed by these spiders, and they do this sort of drawn-out panning shot, and it's clearly a painting. Hilariously, obviously. No, they do this pan-out shot, and at first, it's kind of this blurry white, and then you realize, oh, we're looking at web, and then, oh, we're looking at the house, and oh, we're looking at this entire town, but it's a painting. It's clearly a painting. I don't know how they're expecting it to fool anybody. But the idea of them, that whoever's alive is this little group of survivors. They're trapped in this house and they can't leave, and that's where they end it. That's where the movie leaves you.
Because the pan-out shot is William Shatner tries to look out the window, and he realizes it's encased in web. Yeah. And then that's when the pan-out shot starts, and you have this and I just expected, especially a hero like Shatner, to save the day and burn the spiders, and everyone would love him, and there would be a statue of him in the town square. Everyone would celebrate. And so it's this kind of just really bleak ending of these. I think there's 4 or 5 of them left in the house.
Yeah.
That we know that have survived, and they're just gonna live in this. I don't know. It was just, I found it to be really, really bleak, which I just was not expecting.
Yeah, no. I did not see that ending coming. I knew that they were doing the eco-horror thing, and that this was our fault, that the spiders were mad at us and everything like that. But no, I wasn't expecting that ending, and kind of welcomed it, even though the execution is wonky. But I love what they were going for. And I think that's basically my wholesale truth about the movie. The execution is a little wonky, but I love what they're going for, and it works enough that it overperformed for me. I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah, I agree. I also just have to say the airplane sprayer just wonkily flying over the town, spraying DDT everywhere. Beautiful touch. Just love the fact that they're just blanketing everything in DDT.
Yeah, just making things worse.
Mm-hmm. It was great, and not what I expected it to be, and was pleasantly surprised. Would definitely revisit.
Another lost gem rediscovered by Rankin Review. Boom.